It's quite an interesting study that was done years ago on giraffe. Is that typically, if you take a percentage of the feeding time, and giraffe do spend a lot of time feeding, anything up to about 16 hours a day that they're active. But typically the females spend a larger proportion of their time eating with their neck sort of at a lower angle. Exactly, not stretching as much, she's sort of lowering her head a bit more to feed. And then the males, who are typically a bit taller than the females as well, tend to eat higher up, the neck more up. So again, just between male and female, almost making a slight niche difference. So they don't all go for the same heights of the tree. It's just one of those sort of interesting statistics. Obviously there's quite a lot of variation within that. Here's that youngster again, the one we spotted right in the beginning when we sort of got into this area. A little punky hairstyle. Actually a young female. Just looking at the one female, she's a bit in the thick stuff now. I can't see very well, but the way she stood. And you can actually see very nicely what she's doing at the moment. She's taking the last sort of few centimeters of the branch. Let's say anything from the last sort of 3 to about 10 centimeters. And she's literally stripping all the leaves from the little sort of thinner part of the branch. She just does lots of leaves from it. One of the things they've got is they've got a very thick sort of slimy saliva. That also helps them with the branches, or the thorns on it doesn't hurt them too much. And very sort of prehensile, very movable lips. And also a long tongue that they can use to pull branches closer, and also to sort of almost wrap around things. Strip leaves from the tips. Again, beautiful patterns, just a really healthy looking youngster, but that thick clump of hair on the top of the head. Love that. And again, eating from the same little acacia as well as both the previous ones. Beautiful youngsters, such